Hey everyone, Mr. Classic here, and welcome back to another unboxing video. And today I got a really cool thing in my mailbox. It is another item that I ordered from Square Enix, as you guys know from the title of this video. I am going to be unboxing my set of 5 mystery action figures from Final Fantasy VII Remake. These are the the trading arts box characters. What these are small little miniatures that you have to put together. They are not, the highest quality, but they are done very well for little miniatures. And if you bought this off Square Enix, you got yourself a complete closed pack. Now, chances are that you might get all 5 characters. Now, the 5 characters you can get is Barrett, Aerith, Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth. The top 5 right there. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to go through exactly which one is first. Now, the trick of these sometimes is that if you buy a full box, you do get the complete roster. And if you're buying this at a store, do know that they have been switched up. People have grabbed it, moved it around. But sometimes, from my experience, is when you buy a full one, complete, never been opened, you have an order of how these are. So if you're looking for a certain character, chances are I may be able to help you, or I may not. We're going to see exactly. So I'm going to open this up. Now, I did buy this off Square Enix's official website, their official store. So that is one place you can get them. I believe EB Games or GameStop in America will be doing the exact same thing. Know that I am not here to damage this. I'm trying to keep this as mint as I can, because the box to me is just as important. Oh, doesn't look like it's gonna allow me. Am I gonna be? Oh, look at that. All right, I was able to do it. So inside the pack, you get 5 of the boxes, separate boxes. So I'm gonna I'll start from the back to the front. Now I'm gonna open the very last one at the very back, and like I said, maybe we'll get the order of this if I can get this out of there, or maybe we won't. So I'll put it like that so we don't get confused. So this is the box right here. Very cool. I love these things. The only thing I don't love about it is the mystery. You never know if who you're gonna get, or if it's gonna be somebody you already have. So I'm gonna open up from the bottom, because like I said, don't want to damage any of these boxes. I actually glued these guys back together. That didn't help it. So like I said, this is the very back. I'm gonna open up. Alright, so right away I know I have Tifa. Aerith, I should say. So the very last one could be Aerith and everyone. Ooh, that's crazy. So you have the base, I believe that's what this is. Really crazy thing, or actually I don't know what that is. I'll figure that out later. So you have Aerith. She comes with her stand, her character, and her arms and her staff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them all individually, and then I will put them together. I'll zoom through and I'll give you guys a close up shot of how they look. So remember, that is Aerith. So we'll put Aerith down here for now. Alright, so like I said, going from the back to the front, we're gonna see who this is now. I'm hoping I don't have any doubles, but oh well, I won't be sad if I do. Okay, so right after keep wanting to say Tifa. Right after Aerith, we have Mr. Cloud. So we had Cloud Strife, which is pretty awesome. So we have his Buster Sword, of course, his body piece right there, and his face, and another base. Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what this is used for. I don't know what this is used for. Huh. Alright, so the next one was Cloud. So remember that, guys. So we've gone through Aerith, Cloud, and we'll see who's next on our list. Alright. So far, you know, I'm doing good. Alright. Don't want to destroy these. Okay. Next. Well, next up, guys, we have Sephiroth. So, the order so far, from the very last to the middle here, we've had Aerith, Cloud, and now we have Mr. Sephiroth, the big baddie. So we have his sword, his body, his head, and his base, just like all the others. So, next. We're doing good here, guys. We are doing good so far. Let's take that off our base. Alright. Next up. Oh, this one's glued pretty good. I cut nothing. Jesus. Alright, so next up we have, let's see who we have. I think it's another winner, guys. Alright, next up we have Tifa. Alright, so we are doing good. We have 4 out of the 5 characters. You got, you know, her, God, for a second I thought she was missing a hand. You have her body and her, her base. So hers is very normal because, of course, Tifa uses her fists. She doesn't use weapons. Alright, except brass knuckles, I guess. Alright, so next up, and this is the very last one, guys. So we need Barrett to complete this set. And guys, we have a complete set, which is why I'm saying if you guys want the complete set, make sure you purchase the box, because you will be getting the complete set, even though it doesn't say it, you will. Most of the time you are. So here is Barrett himself. Now he has his little chain piece right here at the back, him, and more of his gun piece, and his base. So we've had Aerith at the very back, Cloud right behind her, Sephiroth, Tifa, and Barrett. So I'm gonna zoom through this, and I'm gonna get to assembling them, and I'll show you guys up close what they look like. Alright guys, I'm back. I put all my characters together. I'm going to show you guys an up-close shot of them, give a little bit of a quick review, and hopefully this will make you guys want one of your own. Like I said, we got a full complete set. If you guys follow my instructions, you might get lucky enough to get the complete set as well. So I'm going to do my worst ones and to my best ones. Okay, so the worst one, and I'll explain why it's the worst one. It's not that the figure is the worst, it's that the base does not actually work well with this character. So we have Barrett here, which is probably the best out of all the characters. The model is amazing for a miniature. It's actually very, very high quality. Square Enix is very, very good at doing these. The reason why I give it a bad score, and it's my least favorite, is because the base that Barrett sits on is not wide enough. They did not put the studs further apart, so if you can see here at the bottom, it's kind of lifting up. My guess is that eventually the mold will start to, with friction, get closer together and actually look a little more decent. But as of right now, you can tell that he's base and his feet are kind of like spaced apart, weird. But other than that, the figure is beautiful. The paint that has been used for it is incredible. They got everything that you would see in the actual game. And I'm going to take a good shot of this so you guys can see it, but he is very, very well detailed. This would have been the best one if it didn't have that one problem, but it's still an amazing figure. And don't get me wrong and say it's not a great figure, because I think it's absolutely incredible. Next up, and she's my favorite character of Final Fantasy VII. But her face is kind of weird, but other than that, she is done perfectly, and that is Aerith. So yes, Aerith is my favorite character in Final Fantasy VII. I love the girl next door, very, very cute, and I love the love triangle between her and Tifa with Cloud, and she's just an underrated character, I think. And her model is perfect, except, like I said, her face is not as good as Tifa's, which I will show you guys later on. But other than that, like, she is very detailed for what it is. The color scheme is beautiful, and she sits on her base properly, unlike Barrett. And yeah, it's a very beautiful, detailed figure. Like I said, her face is not as great as, say, one of her Play Arts action figures that are coming out later on this year in November, which I'll be doing an unboxing of that too. But it is still a very, very beautiful piece. Next up is my other very attractive girl, and that is Tifa. Now, Tifa is probably the most basic one here in this set, because she doesn't have any weapons, but that doesn't mean that she's bad or that I dislike her, because I really do like her. But as you can see here, the detail is pretty great. She of course has her custom half-dressed suit, but I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, she's probably the better out of the female characters here. Her compared to Aerith, she's definitely a little more detailed, and of course she's on her base too, so she's not lifting off her base. It's perfectly matched. The color scheme is beautiful, very comic style. I find these colors very beautiful. These the paints used are pretty amazing. Next up is my boy Cloud. Now, Cloud is not my favorite of the set. It is my second favorite. He's very well detailed. very much like the amiibo. I want to say it's probably the same mold as the amiibo, just done for the remake design. But is a very awesome character design. Very detailed for a small little figure. His face is actually really amazing. And you know, everything is there. The detail on the belt buckles, the wristbands, the shoulder pad, even the Buster Sword is incredible. And he is sitting on his base, which is perfect. Yeah, this one, it's a hard decision, but I'm going to leave it in my second. Which means the badass of Final Fantasy VII, the man you guys know as Sephiroth. Now, I think this is my favorite out of the 5 of them. The detail on Sephiroth is amazing. Oh, okay. Long day of work. His sword is incredible. It's funny how far his sword sticks out, even for a little miniature. But he has this classic design. His hair is waving in the back. Total badass. And of course, him on the base is perfect. Like I said, the only character that is kind of damaged up is Barrett on his stand, but everyone else is just perfect. But there's something about Sephiroth and the design, all the little details that they've painted on, especially in the upper pieces. It is a perfect figure. It's beautiful. I think I have a little man crush on this guy. But yeah, that, my friends, is the Final Fantasy VII Trading Art Figures box of 5, which you can buy on Square Enix's official website. And here is everyone. Of course, my main 3 are up front. But it is a well worth purchase. Like I said, don't get me wrong. You guys saw the figures itself. You guys know the placement. So if you're buying them at a retail store, make sure you follow what I did. So sorry. Oh, guys, it's been a long week. But yeah, so you want to make sure you follow the order. Remember, it was Tifa. Jesus Christ. It was Aerith at the very last, going from back to front. Aerith, Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth, and Barrett at the very end. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this unboxing. And check out some of my other unboxing videos that will be posted on the very end of this video, which you guys might be seeing it somewhere around here. So make sure you guys do, and make sure you guys follow for more awesome videos. Thanks again, guys.